Alright everyone, welcome back. We have on this fine New Year's a problem from PUMaC 2015, which has been suggested for the stream many times, despite the fact that the stream is called Twitch Solves IMO Shortlist, and we haven't done an IMO Shortlist problem in like the last I don't know how many streams right now, but here we are. So, graph theory. In a tournament with 2015 teams, each team plays and it's a tournament. Okay. And then for every group of 6, there is one team that dominates all of them, or one team that is beaten by all of them. Whatever. And if the teams are indistinguishable, what is the number of distinct imbalanced tournaments that can occur? Now, there's a question in the literature that you can ask that's called, how many tournaments are there up to isomorphism? And as far as I know, there's no way to answer that question. So the answer to this is going to... something's up here, because, Alright, before we go on, it was pointed out to me that we solved the shortlist problem today, and I completely forgot about it because I spent too much time playing, working on the previous problem, but we solved shortlist sometimes, but by now, I would say, maybe 1 in 10-ish problems are shortlists. The issue being that I've done too much of the recent shortlist, and people suggest the problem, and I'm just I've done it before. Anyways. Okay, so, there's one tournament. A transitive tournament works. I think an almost transitive tournament will work as well. Like if I flip one edge or something. Maybe? I'm not sure. Like if you flip an edge that differs by almost 4. Yeah. So I mean there are solutions. Okay. When FTW beta is out, there will be no countdown round. Is that true? I wasn't aware of that. I mean, we can do 1v1 FTW. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about what the new FTW is gonna look like, but I guess so. Okay. Flip an edge with difference at most 4. Difference post set? I think you should think of it as a tournament. I think it doesn't help to translate it to a post set because the point about using a post set is when you don't have every relationship. A tournament is a special kind of post set, but it's sort of like an integer is a type of real number, but it usually doesn't help very much to translate your number theory problems into real number problems unless you're bounding. Okay, so that's not a great analogy. But is it no number theory bounding? No. What gave you that idea? It was a joke, oops. I know. I think all the other viewers got on. So, okay, tournament has no cycles of length 6 or more. I think that's true. I think. So, okay, tournaments have a... There's a decomposition tournament. I forget what the name is, but I feel like I want to... Alright, so we're gonna bring a big hammer. So, according to USATS 2009 problem 6, which I definitely don't happen to know for no reason, if a tournament has no six cycles, then you can rank them such that all the inverted arrows are... What do you think? I'm sorry. This might not kill the problem, but I think it says that every example was contained in the types that we've already found. My dream of no Olympiad is not occurring. Sorry. Can you stream Among Us? Maybe. We'll see if people still actually want to play Among Us when after we're done with... This is probably the last problem for today. I only do it if there's like an overwhelming number of people who want to play Among Us, because I don't like the game. I'm sorry. Anyways. Yeah, so you can rank the players, and every player beats anyone like with rank difference at least 6. Yeah. I think I need a little more structure than this, though. I think it's not the case that... It's still annoying. Like, if I have 2 inverted arrows... What the f... Is it possible the answer is 0? No. Like one example is just a straight tournament where you rank the players and the stronger player wins. That always works. Another example is the same tournament, but you flip just one of the edges. You flip the edge from like, I don't know, 6 to 7 or something like that. So you have one upset. And I believe the property is still true. Can you flip one of them? Actually, hang on. Does the flipped edge thing work? Why is there a blog called Power Overwhelming? It's just the tip off It's just a reference to StarCraft. In StarCraft, there's these units called Archons. They're really big, and they have a lot of shields, and they do some splash damage. They're just kind of pretty good units, and they say power overwhelming. Hang on. So can you flip the 6 to 7 edge actually? If you flip the 6 to 7 edge, but then you take the set 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 loses to everyone. Okay. If you take the... Yeah, someone either... Okay, yeah. Someone either beats all of them or... Yeah, that's fine. So I think you can flip like a few edges. You can flip a 6, 7 edge, and then you can flip like the 100, 101 edge, and I think it's still okay. Like if you take... maybe not actually. Alright, let me think this through. So suppose I like flip 6, 7 and like 100, 101. And those are the only flipped edges. Then a counterexample would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 101. Is that correct? No. 100 loses to everyone. Maybe we can flip like at most 3 edges or something. Three edges and they don't overlap? Oh my god, this is annoying. Have you heard of Undertale Bedlam? I don't think so. One beats all except 3, 2 loses to 1. Yes. It's just I'm I feel like the number of flipped edges is spiraling out of control even with these constraints. Like I have this fairly strict ordering. Most of the players have most of their matches determined. But maybe prove that only one group of 6 can be different? Is that true? Wait, does this... I feel like this example works though, right? Like this is an example where 6, 7... Oh, wait, maybe it doesn't work. What if I pick the numbers like 6... No, I think this example's fine. The flipping edge from a seeded tournament doesn't actually work? Wait, what? Why not? What's the failing example? Oh, flipping 6 to 7. I see. Okay, that's fine. I see. It's still a transitive tournament. Yeah, it's actually the same thing. So, flipping an consecutive edge like that does nothing. So I should just ignore it. If I do 6 to 8, I allow a 3 cycle. So I've been doing this notion of cycle, but here's a different question. If I actually have 6 vertices and there's no source and there's no sink. Like every vertex goes out. There is a cycle. Is there always a Hamiltonian cycle? I think the answer is no, but the construction is you take 2, 3 cycles and then do something. So in that case, the tournament has a triangle. Like there's a directed triangle. I think 6 is small enough that I suspect this is what's going on, actually. Yeah, you can't have 6 cycles. That's just forbidden. If you have a group of 6, though, there are cycles. Like, I want to claim something like the following. Like, a bad set of 6 either has 3 cycles. Like, either it has a triangle, or it has a 6 cycle. That's definitely false. What am I talking about? You can have like a 5 cycle and then like some... Can you? Six is 3 plus 3, okay. So, I think it's something like this. I either... There's always a triangle in a bad set. A bad set always has a triangle, actually. Usama 1984 is similar, maybe. What is Usama 9? I don't know if that's that related. That's like an undirected graph. This one's that are like a tournament. Why can't I? I don't know. Sum of all the cycles is less than 6. That sounds reasonable. So here's a theorem. I'm gonna state a theorem, and I'm not 100% sure about it. I remember seeing something like this, but it's been long enough. I'm not super confident in the exact statement, but it seems like the kind of structured result I want. Every tournament can always be decomposed in the following way. You can write it as a bunch of blocks. You know, maybe there's a bunch of blocks. And then inside each of the blocks is a full cycle. Like it has a Hamiltonian cycle. Yeah, and all of them have to be size less than 6. But in addition, actually, I think the sum of the non-trivial ones has to be less than 6 or something. Yeah, so the component sizes are never equal to 2. The component size is never equal to 2 because, I mean, you need a cycle. The ones aren't interesting. So if you have any 3s, if you have 2 that are 3s, 3 plus 3 equals 6, then you extract 2 triangles from them and you can get this shape. Which is really bad. Then that dies. Also, if you have a cycle of length 6, then you take the 6 cycle. Alright. Okay, alright. I have to spill the beans. I was going to save this lemma for like a mob test this year because this lemma is really cute and also people don't know it's true. The following statement is true. Lemma. In a tournament, if there is a k plus 1 cycle, there is a k cycle. Yeah, I have to use the lemma now. I was really trying to not use it because I wanted to save it for a mock test this year, but I think I have to use it. So this lemma is true. Tournaments that have k plus 1 cycles don't have k cycles. And... surprise! This could be a 2021 present. I guess I gotta post this on Facebook or something. I was so trying to not use it, but I really have to use it. This is true. I think... Yeah, alright. You can call it the Twitch lemma, and then, like, no one will have any idea what you were talking about. Okay, so, yeah, so that's why all of them are less than 6. Also, yeah, if there's a 5 cycle, there's a 3 cycle, and 3 plus 3 equals 6, and that's not good for you. So, up to isomorphism, the set of tournaments is exactly given by, like... Well, it's like, you have a blob here, and there's like a 5 cycle. Or, this number can be 3, 4, or 5, and then the other numbers are like, just on a line. Yeah, so there can only be 1 cycle. So, I drew it with 5 here. And... I'm so sad I had to give it away. I like... to prove it, I think look at the proof of like USA TST 2008-6. Like, it's embedded inside the proof. Well, actually... Here, let's do the following. Because right now there's no reference for it, so... Hang on. I haven't named it before someone else does. I think I've named too many things. Alright. Oh, you should call it the Twitch lemma, so I can increase my viewer count. Okay, anyways, yeah, so now you can extract by counting. I have to figure out how many... This is like 2 to the 5, I guess. And then there's like 2 squared, and then 2 to the 1, and then plus 1. So, I'll try to extract the answer and probably fail. So 1 fully ordered. Triangles. There's 2012 nodes, not in the triangles. 2013 triangles. And 2012 times 2 squared with a 4 cycle. And 2011 times 2 to the 5th with a 5 cycle. Yeah. So if I add these up, then hopefully I get the right thing. Let's find out. God, I'm really nervous. I probably messed something up. It's wrong. Alright, what did I mess? Way too big? Do some of them not work? Oh shoot, some of them are some of the no. Okay, so this is 2 to the 1. No, this is just 1. There's only one way. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, for 2 to the 5, are there isomorphisms? Oh my god, I have to count. Okay, so 2 to the 5. Help. There can be a 5 cycle inside it, or... Oh no. So, okay, someone just tell me how many there are for 5Ks, please. Oh no. 9? Alright, thanks. I will take your word for it. This is really nasty. I feel like even if I solve the problem, I would probably screw up this casework at the end. Two, 2, 1, 2, 5. It's not 9? Okay, alright, let's count it, let's count it. So we always have something going like this, and there's one case where they all go like this. So like by 2s, and there's one case plus reverse. Otherwise, we can assume there's at least one edge that goes plus 2 and one edge that goes plus 3. Actually, there are a number of plus 1. Okay, let's do it this way actually. Like each of these edges can be either in plus 2 or plus 3. So we make a table. Plus 2, plus 3. And it can be all 5, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so this case is 1, this case is 1, this case is 1, this case is 1. Here I need to pick 2 edges, and they can either intersect or not intersect, right? Those are the... I guess it's like actually, because 5 is odd, each edge can be forward or backwards. This is the way to think about it. You can think of it like forward, this is like backwards. And then you want to know how many ways you can place the edges up to a rotation isomorphism. So if I want to pick 2, I can either have them intersect or I can have them not intersect. So I think it's 2 here and 2 here. But that's 8. You told me it was 9. Is it 9? I'm getting 8. Okay. Someone told me this was 9 though. But I think it should be 8. You got 6. That's not good. The case where like... Do some of these cases collapse on each other? I don't think so. There's only one 5 cycle in... Do some of these collapse? Like, are some of these gauss isomorphic? Okay, is there ever more than one 5 cycle? 2 plus 3, oh no. Some of them collapse. Jeez, why did they ask up to isomorphism? That makes the problem harder, not easier. Okay, 6 in? 2 of them collapse, maybe? "2015 choose 5 hard." Oh, that's true. Okay, so just tell me what the number is, because I don't think I care enough to figure out how many isomorphism classes there are. No, it's 9. The website says 9. No. All right. What did I? The website is wrong. Oh. It's at most 8. I'm very sure it's at most 8 because you can make this table. My head is blocking a part. Oh. That appears to be true. Yeah, Twitch chat is saying that the website is wrong, and I think I agree. I think I do not think there are 9 isomorphism classes. Alright, so 6. Alright. We'll say it's 6. Yeah, so the website's not even correct. Alright, that's how you know the problem is too hard. Because let me tell you, the author definitely has more time than the contestant. And also some other advantages, so... That's how you know no one solved it. Come to think of it... Oh no, I just graduated. So I was probably there as a volunteer, just chilling. I don't know if I was there... Yeah, I was not there as a student. Is it 6, 8, or 9? I'm told it's 6. I believe it. I think it's at most 8. It's probably strictly less than 8, and Dotted has been counting carefully and thinks it's 6. So we're gonna go with 6. Yeah, 2014. Oh wait, it's PUMaC in the fall. Haha. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. We did it. All right. You guys learned a new lemma today. Yeah, for people that are wondering. Yeah, for people that are wondering, I just posted the following on Facebook. What is the story behind it? I don't know. I mean, I found out the lemma was true while I was doing the TST problem I mentioned. And I was like, wait, this is true? And I talked to a few of my friends, and they were like, oh, we didn't know that was true either, but that seems like it's useful to know. So I've been holding on to it for like 3 or 4 years because I wanted to use it on mob test. But now the cat's out of the bag, so here we are. This is actually going to appear somewhere. It makes for a good stream, so I'm not that bad about it. I feel like if I put it on a mob test, there's probably a couple people that have seen it before, and it's like, oh, no. Oh well. No, you can't use it on a contest anymore because I live streamed it on Twitch. Like, if a problem is live streamed to the general public, you cannot use it on a contest, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's like an Otis mock. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I should use it on an Otis mock like in 2 years. By then, maybe people won't remember it. IMC. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Actually, my timestamp in my database is 2016. So I've been holding on to this for 5 years. I apparently just haven't. I should have put it on last year's test. Wasn't thinking. Oh well. Yeah, now whenever you see a graph theory problem with the tournament, you can try to cite the Twitch lemma. So we're going to have a bunch of posts on that USA TST problem with like by the Twitch lemma, and then everyone's just going to be like, what the heck is going on? Please someone do that right now. You have to solve the problem first. Someone has to solve the problem and then quote the Twitch lemma in their solution just to mess with the reader.